You say I make you nervous, a tragedy, I'm a beautiful disaster, a reckoning, you wonder how I got this way. You think I'm someone to be saved, someone to clean up and tame. Oh, some things never change, never change. Oh. You think I would look pretty on your arm once you cover up my bruises and battle scars, but it always ends the same. Can't bear the things I've had to face, got you crying on your knees in pain. Oh, some things never change, never change. Oh, you'll break your back to make me feel again, suffocate to make me breathe again, lose your mind from endless pain. Some things never change, never change. Oh, redemption never came. I stopped asking for forgiveness, cause you should know only fools tread where the angels fear to go, but you keep trying to get too close. Save myself by turning into stone, so save your judgment cause you just don't know. But some things never change, never change. Oh, they say I should feel guilty and change my ways, leaving crumpled bodies in my wake. Swear I didn't mean to make them break, swear I didn't mean to make them break. But they're so delicate and so mundane, and they keep coming like a moth to a flame. Oh, some things never change, never change. You'll break your back to make me feel again, suffocate to make me breathe again, lose your mind from endless pain. Some things never change, never change. Oh, redemption never came.
Hello, everybody. I laugh because it says my cell phone, but that's how I know which one I'm on. Because I am going outside, which I wanted to do my intro before I went outside. I heard there's a beautiful moon outside right now. And then I was like, my phone's kind of dead, so let me get my battery pack. Then the cat wanted to eat, which some of you don't know, but I had to take my cat to the vet last month, and she had a UTI, and she's also now diabetic. So I had to give her her diabetes medicine, which I give her in her wet food every night. It's not insulin, thank God for that, because I don't know how I would do that with her. But it's kind of, as the veterinarian said, it's like Ozempic for pets, which I can see where, like, she's going to be a skinny legend before I know it. My 16-pound cat is going to be skinny legend. Oh, no, poor kitty Debbie. She is feeling a lot better. She was feeling like crap for a while, and, like, I knew something was wrong. Like, she started like this for a while, then she got better, and she was all good, you know, wasn't worried about her. And then one day it just got really bad really fast. And when your cat takes you to the other room and is like, I can't pee, look, mommy, that's literally what she did. I was like, all right, we're going to the vet tomorrow. And that's what happened. And my cat, though, is not like a vet person. So, like, I was prolonging it a little bit. Like, that first time she didn't feel good, I was like, all right, let's see what, you know, in a week if you feel better, which she did. But then that one day, that was it for me. And she actually did really well at the vet. She let the vet take her out of her carriage. She didn't hiss at the vet. She let the vet put the thermometer up her butt. I couldn't even believe it. I was like seeing another cat, because just to get her into the car, picking her up and getting her into the car was a hassle. But she's better. She's feeling herself. She's playing. She's enjoying life, and she's back to normal. I will say, though, she's not eating as much food as she would, because she's a grazer. She always has food in her dish. But that's what, like, part of the Ozempic does. It's not called Ozempic. Let me give you the right wording for it. It is Senvelgo. Senvelgo. But it's like an Ozempic in that sense. But she loves it. She doesn't even notice that the medicine's in her food. Oh my God. Yeah, she was fine a couple days later. Exactly, Chantel. That's how my Bella was. And then all of a sudden it got bad real fast. Which I guess her being diabetic, that's why the UTI came back, the vet said. Oh, look at this moon. It's so pretty. And it is a beautiful moon. Thank you for letting me know. I did hear it was supposed to be a full moon. So if you have crystals, better put them out on your windowsill, ladies and gentlemen, because it's a full moon tonight. Charge your crystals. And I'm outside. I was telling Pat earlier, I was like, it actually feels like fall in New England for once. Like, it was 58 degrees. Felt beautiful today. Got some Mary Jane on top of it at the dispensary. So, it's going to be a good night. It's still sunny there, Elizabeth. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I was watching Dusty, which, if you guys, I know some of you come from like one community and the others come from another community, which I love that you guys can intertwine, because I was watching Dusty Unicorn, who I will get her link and put it in the chat later. She was doing arts and crafts. And Chantel, and I know Debbie loves to chat, knows, and Cooch and Health, how PMR makes all those miniatures for her dollhouse. Well, my friend Dusty was making a haunted house from something from the Dollar Tree, and it looked incredible. And it reminded me of PMR's mini stuff, because Dusty literally makes all the mini gravestones, all the like things for it. I was like, oh my God, I gotta send this over to PMR. And Punch Monkey that was on with Dusty was making a reef, and I was like, Brooke would love this too, and so would Jenny. Her Christmas wreath came out amazing though, so I'll have to drop all links for everybody, and we can become another big happy family. Yes, it was so, I couldn't believe, like, I watched her when she was painting it black, and I was thinking to myself, what is she gonna do with this? And when I saw it today, all done, I was like, oh my God. Like, I thought I was looking at a photo of a house, because she did it so detailed and it was so incredible. Hello, Karen. How are you? So yeah, I've been doing a lot of just hanging out. And I went down the rabbit hole of Heather Brooke Clark, which Emma introduced to us on Tuesday. And oh my God, talk about insanity. I mean, I know that, listen, there's a lot of locals on these YouTube streets. We see them all, even on TikTok, the Lisa Richards of them all. This one's a little bit more tamer than Lisa Richard. Little tamer. But like, I was watching Emma's video too that she did of the gas station, which we saw Tuesday. And I was dying because she's like, oh, I haven't gotten in trouble in 10 years. And I'm thinking to myself, I just checked your record to see, because I have a friend that does the court stuff. And when I found out she was arrested and still in jail, I was like, well, she's a YouTuber that streams. He would love this. So when I looked at her record, yeah, that child abuse charge is not what she makes it seem. It's worse than what she makes it seem. And she got arrested. The last time she got arrested was 2019. And I think the first arrest that she had was 2009. So even that is like, okay, so did you get your dates wrong? Like 2019 was less than 10 years ago. So you were in trouble not that long ago, sweetheart. But she got me though. I was slipping on the floor again. Watching that back the second time, I was able to like comprehend everything that was going on. And like she pretended to slip on that floor and cry lawsuit. And I used to work with people like that in the law firm, like stupid cases where people like pretended to slip and fall to get a lawsuit. We had some crazy clients. That's all I'll say about that, because I though I don't work there anymore, I really don't want to talk about their cases. But we had some extravagant people that had multiple cases of slip and falls in different Walmarts. And we knew that like she set it up. Like you could just tell when someone sets it up. But yeah, not in jail. Not tonight. Oh my gosh. I'm waiting for Lisa. Like I heard the phone calls that got out of Lisa Richard and Kim Rea, her like moderator. Those were interesting. Especially the one where she got jumped. Just hearing it from a different point of view. Like from the phone, and no shame in her game, but like just even hearing all the money this girl makes, though she cries for cash apps and my PP. I forgot to put it on the screen. Her sister busted her. Oh my goodness. You didn't hear the entire story of which one, Karen, and I'll tell you. Lori Jones acting like she's doing something. She was like free. I did watch like 2 minutes of a Lori video today, and she was like freezing. My fave on Chantel's channel is Amanda Bowden from Maine. I was actually, because I have cousins that live in Maine, and I was like, my aunt came down with my cousin who I haven't seen in so long. And I was like, where's Sanford to you? She's like, well, it's a little ways south, but it's like, 45 minutes. I'm like, oh, so that's not far at all. I'm like, okay. That's like, going to like my cousin's house from my aunt's house in Maine. That's not far at all. 45 minutes to them is nothing when you're in a back road. I'm like, well, I heard there's a girl named Amanda there and shit's crazy. Of course she's live right now. How much does she need? $30? I need $30 for a taxi. So that way I can get from, my friend's house to my other friend's house who I'm staying at supposedly this week, only for a week, though my friend's not feeding me and I need money for laundry and food and all that good stuff. Amanda is like one of my faves to watch though, and I don't know why. I think because like there's more to her that just nobody knows about. Like I knew her boyfriend was like out of the picture, but I'm learning that he's still in the picture and around too. The jail part. The girl that went to jail, her name is Heather Brooke Clark. Her channel name technically is under the name Brooke. It has another name for the @ tag that I can't think of at the moment. When I go inside, I'll send it. But she's from North Carolina. She is homeless, not because of the hurricane either. I have to point that out because I have, family from North Carolina that was affected by the hurricane. So, but she lives out of her truck when her truck doesn't get repossessed, because sometimes it gets repossessed, then they pay it off and she gets her truck back and then she's living in her truck. And the one that we watched on Tuesday where she got arrested, she was at Planet Fitness and she was clearly recording. She started the live in the locker room. She took a piss in the bathroom and thankfully didn't tape it, but you could hear it. So you knew where she was. And then she started going out in the gym and just being like, they don't have the weightlifting equipment that I need. Look at this shit. Look at this equipment. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do up with a chin-up bar? Like that kind of a thing. And finally, one of the Planet Fitness employees came over and was like, we don't want you recording people in the gym. And she's like, well, I have it turned on myself. At that moment, yes, you had it turned on to yourself, but you had it facing everybody else in the gym before that. And then one of the rules in Planet Fitness guidelines is no recording in the bathroom and locker room, which clearly she did. And she got mad because they told her that she couldn't record anymore. And she told them what a trashy Planet Fitness it was. And I think she initiated well, I'll take it outside. And the manager was like, let's go outside. And I think it was more to get her outside. They got her outside and then she just got in her truck and bitched and bitched and bitched. And a couple days later, it was either a day later or a couple days later, she actually got arrested. The cops came up to her truck window and she was sleeping. And guess what she did? She pressed live. She pressed live as she was getting arrested. So you get to watch the whole live of her getting arrested with the cops picking her up and saying why they were picking her up, which was for communication charges, which I've never heard of. That's a North Carolina charge I've never heard of. But it's kind of like being loud or disturbing the peace, maybe what we would have around here. And I guess the Planet Fitness manager had to wait to get out of work before she can go press charges, and then they went and picked her up on them. So she's now in jail and she has not been bonded out yet. And her case is being heard the end of October. So unless she makes bond, she will be there. Hello, Leslie. So yeah, I went down that rabbit hole and I've been watching all of her crazy videos. I'll have to get the link because this girl is nuts and it's just a rabbit hole. Even the Reddit that she has for her, they know everything and anything that happened to her and they have it all down. It's like a without a crystal ball Reddit, but for this Heather Brooke Clark. But yeah, I was looking at all of her records and I was like, 13 charges. Holy shit. What are you doing to get in trouble like that? I mean, I'm not a perfect angel either, but not 13. Communication, threatening comments, sometimes like that. Oh, well, I'll have to see if Connecticut has that because I've never heard that here in our state, which our state's weird. We were talking about that earlier too. Hey, Lucky, how are you? I haven't seen you in forever. We were talking about how Connecticut, we don't sell beer in gas stations, and if you want to get alcohol, everything's in what they call a package store, which has the wine, the beer, and the hard liquor all in one. You can only buy everything from those kind of stores, and they have they're not open on Sundays. Which now that I say that, when Michael was talking about it earlier, I was thinking I think gave them the option to be opened on Sunday if they want, which most of them still aren't open on Sundays. Oh. We got somebody going by on a scooter. Not that I drink. I should have put the camera on for you guys. It would have made it even better. I think he's on like an e-bike, though he's pedaling, because it has lights, it has a blinker, but he was like singing in Italian. I love it. It is definitely hoodie and jacket weather for me. I love it though. Because this is like the perfect time, like, so we have there is a shop cat that the boys have adopted that my boyfriend works with. So this cat like just started coming around the shop where they work when it was a kitten, laying on the lawnmowers, laying outside underneath the carport where they keep all their tools. So they put a hole in the door because they have 3 shops, and where these shops are, like, the family owns all of them anyways, and it's all fenced in, all of that good stuff. But the cat, so they put a cat hole in the door for the cat so the cat can go in and out of the shop. And I made sure this wasn't the shop where like Jake does all of the mechanic work, because like we don't need like, you know, cat getting into freaking antifreeze. I've seen that happen before on vet shows. Like that wouldn't be good. So like I've made sure like the guys like, no, like if you're gonna do anything mechanic wise, you're doing it in the bay down to the right, not to the left, kind of a thing. But I got pallets, and I'm going to take the wood from the pallets, and I'm going to make Shop Kitty, because he doesn't have a name besides El Gato. That'll tell you what you need to know. So Mr. El Gato is getting an outdoor little house, and he's getting a smaller indoor house, so that way he can go inside and stay warm. And my mom actually I was telling my mom about it. And she's like, well, if you're making it out of pallets, like you can like put leaves in between, like insulation to keep it like even warmer inside. And I was like, that's a great idea. And she was like, yeah, they've been telling the people in the encampments by her to like do that with the pallets, so they're not on the ground, but they have some kind of insulation underneath them as well to keep them warm. I'm like, that's just like sad, you know, that FEMA isn't doing nothing for these hurricane victims. And I can get into that, and I can go on forever about my theories and what I've heard and what, you know, I'm not going to try to do that tonight. I have a lot saved there too. And it's an orange cat too. It's an orange male cat, which reminds me of like my first cat, which his name was Sparky, aka Spark Plug. That's where my dad named him. And it reminds me of my first cat that I ever had. But we already have a Sparky Jr. My brother named he has 2 orange cats, my brother. Named one of his orange cats Sparky Jr. So we can't have like a Sparky the third. So that was the name that came to mind. And I was like, what about Wrench or Toolbox? And Jake's like, no. I'm like, well, you better name him before I name him. Like, because I'm like the only female that hangs out down there. So it's like, if you guys don't name this cat, I will name the cat for us. I have cat twins. Triplets. I made sure when this cat first started coming around this summer too, I made sure to check all of that areas, like, have you seen this missing animal? Like all the posters, everything on Facebook, to make sure no one was missing this cat, because like I knew I couldn't take this cat in. And I kept saying that to his friend who's his boss. And I'm like, Tim, there's no way I can take this cat in. I would love to, but like, it can't happen. Like, my cat is not another cat. Like, she's not friendly like that. She's not. She maybe was when she was a kitten, but not anymore. So that's where they're like, well, technically we could put a hole in the door, and they leave the heat on anyways in that shop. So it's not like he doesn't have heat and all of that. So I just want to make him comfortable, like have a little house underneath the carport and then have a house for inside with the bed and that in there. So if it's really, really cold, then he's inside in his insulated bed doing his thing, kind of thing. And he has plenty of cat toys because my cat, like, all the toys that she's collected throughout the years that she doesn't even play with anymore, I keep telling her, it's like, it's going to the shop, cat. You don't want this toy anymore? It's going to the shop, cat. Jenny, you have a fish. I told you. What's going to come after a fish? A cat or a dog? I'm still waiting. I'm telling you. Especially with the little one. She's going to want a pet. But I love that her fish's name is Fred. Freddie. That's what our dog's name's going to be if we ever get a dog. Lucky little kitty, yes. I have a video of it. I don't know. Can I share it from my phone? Let's see. I wonder if I could share it. And I figured out what I was doing wrong, too. Last time when I was on my cell phone, I was on my other email account and not the one that's for StreamYard. So that's why I, like, couldn't figure it out. Who would have thought? See, I'm not good with StreamYard on my phone, but let's figure this out. I know there's a way to share the screen and all that. Settings, maybe? Or layout? No. I also was going to try Restream tonight because I kind of want to get rid of StreamYard, considering that they're, like, going up on their prices and they're fucking expensive. And everyone uses Restream anyways now. And I was like, yeah, like, that would be cool. And I, like, signed in and all that. I was like, yeah, tonight's just not the night. I'm just going to stick with what I know. You haven't found a way to share on the phone? Yeah, I just looked, too. I couldn't figure it out. I thought they used to have a way. I'll have to show you when I'm inside. Which means, I'm trying to think. I sent the video to my mom and my dad, it's my dad's birthday today, too. Happy birthday, Dad. So I could get it from the phone link. Hey, don't say much. Oh, what a crazy fall, though. This fall's gone by so fast. I can't believe it's almost Halloween. I can't believe this year is almost over. This year went by so fast. It's like, I was watching something. When am I not watching something? But I was watching something and they were like, ever since COVID, they felt like time has just flown by and they've lost years because it's gone so fast. And I'm like, yeah, that's exactly how I feel. It just goes by so fast. A trunk or treat. There you go. See, I'm not looking forward to, it's like, though I love Halloween, I don't look forward to Halloween because where I live, they do a parade, which goes by the seawall because I live by the beach. So they go from the seawall down to the fire station, and I live after the fire station. So like to get here from like say getting off the highway or even just going that way towards the highway or to anything else, even Krauser's, my corner stop, like that's where the parade is, and it gets nuts with people down here. It's fun, don't get me wrong. When I was a kid, I loved it. Talk about like maybe I should get dressed up and go trick-or-treating by myself this year. That would be a little weird. 37 and trick-or-treating by myself. I'll take the cat with me. Oh my god. But like the houses by the seawall, because like those people got money. Let's be real. If you're living by the seawall, you have at least $1 million house, if not more than that. They give out the full-size candy bars. That's only like a block and a half away. So I might just dress up to get some full-size candy bars and come home. I'd feel bad. I'd feel bad. Oh, there you go. See, that's the other thing, Chantal. I could go, like, technically, the town next to us, they have those kind of houses too, like the whole freaking neighborhood. But like, I need to know, like, at least I know this area to know who gives out what and what houses I need to go to just from living here for so many years. But like, I would love to go to like where the big houses are, Guilford, Brantford area. I don't even care anymore that people know where I live. It doesn't fucking matter. Over there, where I was driving around today, those are the houses. But those are like $1 million houses, but like, or $1 trillion houses even. But that's like, at least our houses are closer together. It's not as bad of a walk going from house to house. I can kill more houses this way. Ooh, from the Prime Minister's house. You may get a farm with cows. Ooh, now that sounds fun. I would love to, like, if I'm ever going to leave, like, the city life, it's got to be for the farm life. That's the only way I'll do it, and they have to have a Dunkin' close by. That's the only way I'll move. Which, actually, funny story. I was telling Pat, I was like, Pat, my gram told me we have land in Italy. She's never told me this before, but apparently we have land in Italy that was my grandfather's, and she's now the owner of the land. And the guy that lives on our land, because it's a lemon farm, he picks all the lemons, and he lives there for free since he's doing the work there for free. And any extra money that comes in, my gram splits it, and half goes to the Italian church out there, and the other half, pay some bills here. And I'm like, well, damn. I was like, all right, Pat, do you want to go to Italy and work with me on a lemon farm? Because we got one. Let's go. I could pick lemons all day. That's not a bad job. And they got machinery now. Like, you probably have like a sit-down tractor that like scoops the lemons up anyways as they fall off the tree. Who the hell knows? I mean, shit, let's do it. Yeah. I don't really know. My family background is all cooking related, technically, and food. We're Italian, like my mom's side of the family, I should say. Now, my dad's side, they were all cops. That would never happen. Me and the police, like, I respect the police, but me and the police don't mix, so I can never become a cop. That would never happen. And like military, But my grandfather on my dad's side was adopted, so like I don't even know what they were. Veggie farmers. You could come too, Daisy. Hell yeah. Apparently, because she showed me like, so as soon as she was like, we have land in Italy, you know me. I'm like, Google this shit. And I'm looking it up. I'm like, is it this? She's like, no. Is it this? No, no, no. It's that one right there. And I'm like, holy shit. It's a big farm. It's a big farm. I'll hire whoever wants to come. Let's go. But like, I got to find out if they have Dunkin' over there. I mean, I can live without Dunkin' because Italian coffee is strong anyways, and it's good enough for me. They make lattes, so I'll take it. But that would be pushing it, though. I would give up. I would give up Dunkin' and move to Italy. I would. There you go. You can delegate. Sounds good to me. Well, we can get some cows. I mean, it's a farm. Though it has lemon trees that have been there for years and years and years and years, we could get some other animals too, like horses and chickens and all that good stuff. It could be a full-fledged farm. Maybe we'll grow some pumpkins too. Yeah, I can get an Italian cow. Make some really good mozzarella. Oh, that would be the good mozzarella. Oh. And I wouldn't have to worry about not getting good pizza because I'll be in Italy where like pizza originated from. So it's not like I won't be around good pizza out there. That's the other thing I'd miss is the pizza and the cannolis. Oh, the cannolis. I actually have cannoli Ben and Jerry's in the fridge for tonight. Yes. I'm so excited about that. Cannolis are my favorite. Well, France is close to Italy. Very close. And let me tell you, the French Dunkin' Donuts, they have macaroons there. I've already looked it up. Like, we did this like a long time ago when Fred used to do Sundays with me on my channel. It was kind of like this where we kick back and chat. But we had this like fascination because he lived in Denmark, over that way, Amsterdam. And their Dunkin' Donuts over there is freaking amazing. Like, they take their donuts like as pastry. Like, they make them special. They don't make them quick and fast like corporate America. They put a lot of love into their pastries. And then we used to do look at all the different amusement parks he had, which they got a lot of cool amusement parks. I know Fred's still doing his streams because I go in there every now and then where he just is driving around. I miss Fred. I told him, like, because I know he got his own place. I was like, whenever you want, we'll start Sundays up again. Whenever you want. Oh, we had so much fun on Sundays. I miss just doing this on my channel, and I want to do more of this. So Pat knows, because I sent her the thumbnail, I wanted to do, like, though I love my Bravo, I still love other things on these YouTube streets as well. I spend a lot of time on them. So I want to do, like, a series or, like, a show, whatever you want to call it. And I already named it, where we just talk about the unhinged people of YouTube. And we get to meet some new people and see some videos and commentate on them and have fun. So that's the plan of action. I was going to do it tonight, and then I was like, I just want to chat with you guys. I haven't been live just chatting with you guys. And that plane is super fucking loud. Oh yes. Well, Lisa Richard will be one of the guest stars. The way she's always doing something, she will be on there. This Heather Brooke person, she's a wonderful joy of sunshine as well. She will definitely be on there, but we'll have fun. I find some crazy people on these YouTube streets, let alone TikTok. You got TikTok. They got some crazy people on the TikTok streets. Then you got some Instagram people like Daisy. Oh my God. She was actually part of Softway Underbelly. She did like an interview with him. And now it's like Daisy, the healer of Venice Beach. She's always out and about and causing trouble. And then there's another Heather that gets in a lot of trouble as well. Just like, when I say trouble, I mean just, controversy behind them. There's always something going on with them. So we'll have fun doing it. You posted your parody of Guess Who? Well, I'm excited. Lisa, I can only imagine. Or if it's not Lisa, then it's Amanda. If it's not Amanda, I'm going by my order. Like Victoria's even worse too. Lisa, that's my first guess. Which you could do a great parody of Lisa. I can imagine. It's on your channel now? I was like, if I check my notifications. Victoria is a hot mess. She'll be featured on Unhinged. I was watching Reaper's video that she put out on Victoria, and that phone call. It's like, there you are admitting still that you helped Lisa, but yet on TikTok, when people say you helped Lisa, the only thing that comes out your mouth is, I never helped Lisa. I never gave her my Cashapp. Keep lying, girl. Like, I was right. Woohoo! Oh, I can't wait to see it. I was actually watching your shadow update before I went live. So I have to go back to finish that when I'm done. I couldn't believe that Villain did a Jessica Kent video yesterday, which, like, I guess maybe because I don't watch what Jessica Kent's doing, it's like, here's somebody else drudging up the past and rewriting history yet again. I guess that's a thing on these YouTube streets, that people just repeat the same pattern over and over and over again. So she's like talking about her New York charges again, and it's like, bitch, you never showed these New York charges like you said that you would. And here we are 2 years later, and you're talking about them again. Like, Jessica Kent's a whole other ball game. Eddie got busted. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. For what? Helping? Those phone calls, though they were interesting, I will say, because I watched Nookie's version of it, and I also watched either Kai or was it Kai? Or somebody else's version of the phone calls where you could, I want to say it was Kai. Because she had like the Discord conversation on the screen, which that was more understandable. Like, because in that conversation, you could, Kim was explaining what the time period was for that phone call, what was going on, who was speaking. So, like, you had a better understanding of the phone calls, where, like, Nookie's version, it was just all the phone calls, and you really couldn't, like, pinpoint what and who and the situation and what time frame it was, like, in the Lisa Richard saga of life. Oh, she sent the recordings to the police. I did actually. Now I did see that where she said that she if she did anything to the dog, she wished her to OD. I did see that. Now that you say that, Kai recorded them. Yeah. Okay. So it was Kai's video. Because with the Discord conversation, though I had to keep like stopping to read it, it made it more like understandable. Like she was like, this is when Lisa got jumped. Or like that's her dad talking because her dad was talking to her quite crazily. Which listen, if I had to deal with Lisa every single day, I'd be talking to her crazy too. Like you fucking I might not call her the names that he did, but it'd be like, get your fucking ass inside. Stop letting the fucking dog out. The fuck are you doing? I couldn't imagine having to deal with her every day on a daily basis and just all the shit that comes along with Lisa. I haven't watched the Ronnie stream yet. That's the one that I have not watched yet, where like Ronnie talked about her grifting for the baby's birthday for Ronnie's granddaughter's birthday, and how Lisa was grifting for money to get a gift, and she wasn't even invited. I know what it's about, but like I didn't get to watch it yet. I thought that was crazy too. Like just the things that like she says, like it was really interesting to hear the behind the scenes of like even just Kim. Kim, like you have to realize with her too, and she needs to realize this more than anything. Like you did play a part. You did help scam. You did sit there and send like the PayPals over, the Cashapps, the Venmos. You created Cashapps. You helped in this situation. You can want to like prove that Lisa's a cockamamie crap of shit and all of that, but you need to also take accountability for what you've done with your part in everything. Yeah, I heard that. Her dealer told her to get clean. cut it out with this crazy nonsense bull. She wouldn't get out of his car. Who does that? Oh my God. If somebody got in my car and would not get out, hands might be flying. I don't know. I'm just saying. That was crazy. Pat's on her way. Okay, good. I still have half a joint, so we're good. I keep stopping and talking, you know. If anyone wants to come up and join me, let me know. I'll drop the link for you guys. I'm just chilling anyways. I know there's a lot of other stuff going on that, you know, it's better left unsaid. Put it that way. But wish everyone all the best on that aspect of things. But yeah, damn, Lisa, if I had to deal with Lisa every day, God. And it's like things like that too. Like, it's like I get where people were coming from with the Nicole situation, but if I had to live like near that, I might be a Nicole too, though. And be like, get the fuck off TikTok or stop scamming, screaming at them if I knew. I'm a little crazy like that. So I get where Nicole was coming from. Like, this isn't her neighborhood. I had somebody like that in my neighborhood, and he was always having the cops here. It was not cool. And if he had something to say to me, I had something to say back. But he thankfully moved. I'm so happy about that. It's a lot more peaceful. I know. Oh my God, that was cool. This guy had like one of those flatbed trucks, but he had like the wood siding and tailgate, and then he had a couch against the window for people to sit in the back. That was cool. Who else? Oh my god. We were talking about Ruby Frank today. I haven't talked about Ruby Frank in a minute. That was somebody else I was talking about today. I was thinking about that. She definitely has to have some of her court cases coming up, I would think. One of them at least, or both. I know usually they don't do them the same day so that they don't have to like run into each other. But like I'm thinking their cases have to be coming up soon, or their trials if they didn't take a plea bargain. I haven't watched Emily D. Baker. That's someone I have not watched and I need to watch. Like the Sarah Boone stuff is interesting. Don't get me wrong. Like you putting your boyfriend in a suitcase, that's a little fucking crazy. And say that you guys are playing hide and seek. I'm telling you right now, like if I'm playing hide and seek and it's a frisky game of hide and seek, I'm not hiding in no suitcase. Sounds fucking weird. But that case is kind of like stale to me in that sense. Like it's not really caught my interest much. Yes, you do. And I'm happy to help you with whatever you need that way. I'm good at looking up like court records. That's something I'm good at. This plane is loud. Sorry. Fucking loud. And that was like the big babies. I couldn't believe how loud that was. Usually they're not that loud. Yeah, I'm good at like going on court websites and finding information. And you know, when you worked at one law firm, you kind of learn how court websites work, and when you start doing research and shit, like you're bound to figure it all out. There's my Pat. Can I make you a mod from StreamYard? Yeah. So I was gonna add you before the live as a mod. Damn it, I can't. I'll have to do it when I go inside. But there was 2 Pat Wetzels, and I couldn't remember if your picture was green or pink. And I didn't want to press the wrong one. So that's why you're not a mod. But if not, you would be a mod. What are you doing, Pat? I should have remembered teal, like the grinder that you got me. Which, oh my God, I got a new bedspread and everything. Everything is teal and black. Has the same like weird, like geometrical pattern. And it's the same as my curtains. And it just so happened that like it matched the bedspread. It even matched the flannel pattern ones that I bought 3 years ago. And I couldn't believe it. It was the same goddamn geometrical pattern. And it's not like, I can't even tell you what the name of it is. Because it's like a octagon, but it's like a weird octagon. It's a weird shape. But everything matched. I couldn't believe it. Oh, Pat. You can come up and hang out with me. That's the other thing I want to start doing. And I forgot to tell you today. I wanted to start doing my story times with Pat. That was something me and Pat talked about a long time ago. Something I still want to do. She got some amazing stories to tell. I'm intrigued by, oh my God. No fucking way. I just realized the lighter that I was using. So I had to buy a lighter today because I have not smoked cigarettes in a very long time. So like I have lighters for the weed purposes of life, but like they started to like die. So I was like, I don't even know if I have a lighter even in my purse anymore. So I picked up one when I went to the dispensary. So that's the lighter that I thought I was using. But apparently it's the You Go Squirrel lighter. that I picked up like a long time ago because I had a squirrel on it. Exactly, Daisy. We could do a story time with Pat once a week where she could tell like us all the crazy fucking shit she's done. I would love to hear that. We could archive it for the rest of time. Just like my grandmother. Like that's something that I wanted to like do for the family is just have her tell her stories and archive them. It's the same thing with Pat. Like we got to do it. Yes, Jenny's here too. And then I got my other friends here from my other favorite community over there. Emma's, Ian's over here, Elizabeth's over here, Chantal's over here. That's technically 90-day community. I hang out everywhere, so we have a nice group of mixed bag of fun. I love it. I know NJ's going live, and even Lucky was in here before. Lucky came from Mike Mallory. How is Mike doing? Okay, I haven't even seen if Mike is around. That's someone I haven't checked on. I know Fred's around, but I don't even know if Mike's around. You got a local dispensary called The Grove, and I walked in and asked for a portal. The Grove is a major city in my game. Yeah, and you know what's funny? I get from a company called Grove.co, which is all like cleaning supplies. Like they have Miss Myers, they have like method, all the sustainable resource recycled stuff. That's what they're all about is Grove. So that's crazy. That's a cool name though for a dispensary. Grove. Ours is Rise Up. They used to be Blue Point Wellness, which that was when I was getting my medical marijuana. And when they made it recreational, all the Blue Points turned to Rise Up. Which there is still one more Blue Point that still exists, which is just like way too far fucking away from my house. But I love that name. And I'm like, I was upset that they changed it. Not gonna lie, I was very upset. But I kind of like the Rise Up. It's a good pun. Well, I will be happy to have full custody of you. And anything you want, you get. You know how it works, lady. I still think story time with Pat. You can tell the story about you being on the TV show. We got that. I think it'll be great. I want to do more. Like, I love my Bravo stuff. I do well with my Bravo stuff. It's all that consumes me besides YouTube shit is Bravo. So literally, like, those are my two favorite things in the world. Is that a drone or a plane? Let me see if I can turn my camera on. I got distracted, guys. Let's see. Camera. I want it not front facing. Facing back. Right? I think that's what we want. Oh, it's a plane. Never mind. It was like just 4 like lights. And it looked like it was floating up from the airport up in the sky. And now it's going by me. It's an airplane. But it didn't look like an airplane. It looked like it was hovering. Which is weird. We've had a lot of military helicopters going by the house the last week and a half, 2 weeks. I'm not sure what they're doing. But there's a lot of military helicopters that have been going off. She's not going to put you in a nursing home. We'll never put you in a nursing home. You're like my grandmother. Like, I'll never put her in a nursing home. That's why, like, I'm here. So she doesn't ever have to go. I'll make sure of it. Well, you could just come live here. We have plenty of room. We have plenty of room for you, Pat. And your grandson too. But like, we'll wait until like he graduates. Then you can like, we'll just call this Jackie's nursing home. How about that? That's what we'll call this. I'll run a nursing home out of my home. Anyone that wants to come hang out, bingo on Tuesday, cards on Friday. It'll be the best. And the beach is right there. You can go hang out at the beach. It's beautiful. You can complain about the airplanes like I do, though it's beautiful to just watch them go off. It gives you something to do in life. Like, the neighbors hate it, but I love it. I love just watching the planes go off all night. Yeah, but see, I got the airport right here too. So like, we could always, if we have shared custody, then like I could always just put her on a plane and you just got to pick her up. It's that easy. She wants to go to Florida. We could go to Florida for the day. Right now, the airport is putting freaking tickets to Florida for $31. I mean, $20, yes, you have to pay for your like carry-on bag, but even at $51 to go to Florida for the day, that's not bad. Just saying. They go to like 8 stops in Florida, so we can go anywhere in Florida. We go to Daytona, we can go to Orlando. Trying to think. I know they have 8 stops because it's like part of their promotion deal that everybody in this town, like, they don't like the snow, so they leave for the winter and go down to Florida. Like, that's half of my town here. So it was a good thing that they did that for everybody. I know so many people that go, like, Jake has a friend that his wife lives in Florida, and he takes a plane every weekend to go home for the weekend, but he works up here. I don't do Florida like that. Like, we could go for a visit to Florida. I just don't do heat. So Florida is like, we can go to Florida in the winter where it's still a little cooler in Florida, but it's hot enough still that it's just perfect. That's the weather I'll take. Florida winters. We'll go visit. Oh, there you go. That's where you gotta go. Barbados. Shit. My parents, did they do another cruise yet? Or are they going on their cruise? Forgot if they did another cruise already. I think so. I know they did one cruise, and then last thing I heard was that they were doing another cruise. And I'm like, you guys are just turning it to like, oh yeah, they did. I got pictures. Loving these cruise life over here. Yeah, I'm not a heat fan. I don't do the heat. Like right now, it's like maybe 40, like 9 or 50. Like it's. I'm not gonna check because then it'll kick me out of StreamYard. But it's a little chilly. I could wear some gloves right now and I'd be comfy. I'm not there yet. One day I'll get there though. The cold doesn't bother me so much. I actually like the cold. I'm like a weirdo, but I love it. I don't like being cold, like, but I like the cold. Like, I like that I can like layer up and make myself as warm as I want to be. instead of like not being able to take anything else off and still dying of heat. No thanks. Your legs sticking together. No thanks. Boob sweat. No thanks. Ooh. But see, I would love to go to the Philippines. I would love to. Pat, I was telling them though that we're moving to Italy, to the lemon farm. And thank God I don't know how Italy is. I heard though it can get cold in Italy. But then I thought like lemons I thought only grew in warmer weather. So it can't be like too cold. But we can always just like go up north in Europe and go to like a snowy getaway. Because we'll be in Italy. Oh my gosh. That's awesome. The Philippines are beautiful from everything I've seen and done some. Especially my ex from college was Filipino and his mom was from the Philippines. And he went that summer that like we were dating the first year of college into sophomore year or whatever. He actually lived in the same state as me though, even though we went out of state. But he went to the Philippines. Loved it. It sounds beautiful. Looks beautiful. Everything I see. I get like those Microsoft like photos that come up on my computer and it'll be like from the Philippines. I'm like, oh, it's so beautiful. Where did I do with my lighter? I just had it. Other pocket. Jenny's here. I think she's decorating cups. She's here though. I know she's listening. I know she's here. I know she's getting ready for that market. A hotel there. Wow. There you go. Go visit anytime. You always have a room. The food. Yeah, see, that's the only thing that scares me is like I'm not really good with like other kind of food, but like I don't know if I would do well with other cultural food. Like even like Italy, that's one thing. Even but they'll still have things that I won't like probably try. I'm a very picky eater. So like I don't that would scare me. I'm trying to think if I probably ate at his house before. I don't even know if his mom ever cooked me Filipino food when we dated. Probably. Who knows? She does. My friend Punch Monkey too, though, that I saw today, she was making a reef too, and I know Jenny and her would get along. Just like Brooke would too. These women and their reefs. Listen, I gotta get on my reef game. That's apparently where it's at. Oh, but Punch Monkey's reef today was beautiful. Those little spirals with the ribbons. I don't know how they do it. I gotta learn. Wow, there you go. Yeah. See, life happens in magical ways. What was I? Oh, I was talking about that. I was like, I know I said that recently. It's something on YouTube. It's the video that's coming out, but it's going to be where I have to get back to these Rachel Goes Rogue. I've been slacking. I know the bitch has been talking some shit. So I got to do some backup Rachel Goes Rogues to get caught up. And I've been working on those and a bunch of other shit. But Rachel's been getting me a little pissed off from Vanderpump. Oh God, Chef Carl's on. That's one person I don't understand. I'm not on the much of a Chef Carl bandwagon as some people. I've watched him a couple times. I don't get him. He's crazy. And my fingers are gonna get cold. 2K for what? What could you need $2,000 for in a day? Like, did his car get repossessed? I don't know him, so I don't know if he has a car. Like, I'm trying to think, like, 2K. What could you possibly need 2K for? You don't even see him at all. Oh my God. 2K? Does he owe somebody? Like, that's the other thing I'm thinking. $2,000. Like, you have a car payment? Even car payments aren't that much money. Rental car food in a hotel room. Oh, wouldn't it be nice, man? Wouldn't it be nice if I could have a hotel and a rental car and food? Like, wouldn't it be nice? Jeez. Oh, jeez. Another plane's getting ready to go off. It's gonna get loud for a minute because we live at the end of the runway, so they come down, they do a turn, they go back down, they do another turn, and fly. Yeah, right. Just one night. Just one night at a hotel. Make sure it has a tub in it so I can take a nice bubble fucking bath. Like, there's a hotel like that over here. I want that room with the bubble bath. Just to myself for one night. And a rental car that I can get whatever kind of rental car that I want. I can be like, you know, whipping a brand new like BMW. Who knows? It's a rental car. Like I said, the airport's right here. They get some nice cars for these people that you could rent. From Enterprise. Oh, that's loud. Oh, they went up the other way. Huh. The wind must have changed directions. Because why would they go up that way? That's crazy. There you go, Pat. Oh, Pat, you missed Chronic before, too. Chronic came in to say hi. Yeah, Roach Motel. Oh, $80 a night, yeah. Those are like where we used to like rent for the night just to have a party when we were in high school kind of thing. Not even high school. I wasn't in high school doing that shit. I was in college in my 20s doing that. Renting hotel rooms and partying. 90. See, it used to be 90 nights to get the one with the bathtub. I know all about it. I'm trying to find, did I bring my vape? No, I didn't. I'm gonna go inside that I can make Pat a mod. I thought I locked myself out for a second. Oh, it's so warm in here. It is cold outside. All right, let's get. Look, and my StreamYard is perfectly up on my computer. How nice. There's Jenny. I told you she was listening. She's just making those cups or reefs. You never know what Jenny's making. The TV's off, though. Ooh, where's my vape? It's not even in here either. Oh, there it is. It's connected to the charger where it should be. See, I told you. And I know I could give memberships too. Because I'm going to start doing member-only videos. So I got my Stassi book, and I'll be doing Stassi book. I don't know if I'm going to read the chapters or like just summarize the chapters, but I'm going to do Stassi's book on members only, where we're going to talk about it and all of that, which her new book, I can't wait to start reading it. And I don't like to read books. So I'm excited. A Nordic walk with a walker. Hey, my grandmother, she doesn't need a walker, but she uses the walker for late at night, you know, safety first. She flies with that walker. Like, to be my grandmother at that age, it will never happen for me. But like, she's at the point, like she'll be 96 at the end of the month. And it's like, she brings the cane with her, though she doesn't ever use the cane. Like, she just goes. She doesn't stop moving. She can't sit still. She can't stay home, not even for one day. Like, to be her. I really don't want to live till I'm 95. I hate to say it. Not the way this world's going. Though it would be, like, interesting to see what it looks like, you know, 50 more years from now. Well, Pat, you are important. I was so happy that I got to use my grinder. I haven't gotten weed in such a long time because I've been eating those gummies. So, like, I've been eating these, like, 10,000 milligram crazy, like, looper gummies. But I have not been taking full ones. Like, the first time I took it, I took half of a gummy. And I shouldn't have done that for my very first one. And I was paranoid like a motherfucker. Like, just everything was making me paranoid. And I knew I took too much of an edible. And then I finally got it down just right that I've been taking like a quarter. And it's just a nice mellow high. So finally I was like, I need some weed. So I went to the dispensary finally. That was like the thing. I didn't want to go to the dispensary. Not that I don't mind it. I like going. And who knew that they were having like deals? It's just a ride. There was so much traffic. That was the other thing. I was on the phone with Pat on the way home, thank God. and I was getting lost because I took back roads, and I knew I was like on the right back road, but I didn't know if I was going the right way. But I got home. It worked out. Yes, every one of you guys are important to me. I love you all. I love having fun with you. I love getting to chat with all of you. Every single one of you that came in tonight, even the people that aren't here right now that were here from before. Like Anne, Elizabeth. I love hanging out with all of you guys. Coochie was here. I love Cooch. I love my Coochie. We have fun. Those and Dusty has, if you like crafts and like just watching people make crafts and just chatting and having fun, Jenny, you gotta like, I know you hang out with people like this. You need to start going to these lives, Jenny, and crafting with them. Like, if I had crafts to do, maybe I'll do like my nails with them. Like, it would be fun. That's like I didn't even know we had like a crafting community kind of thing. Like, it's like its own little community. Even though it's like branches of all different communities, technically. YouTube is like every road leads to the same road. Somehow. Oh, that's what I was going to do. See if I can drop these memberships. I'm in my analytics, though. I think I have to go to the actual stream to do it. So let me go to the video. View on YouTube. Which, why they don't let you do it in your analytic area is stupid. That's where you do everything else for YouTube. It's like, why wouldn't you let like the memberships be in that area as well? Oh, you did? It was on Warehouse last month, and I opened it up, and it was Angel Black Kitty. No way. That's what I want to start. I love diamond painting. That's what I could be doing with these girls. I need a new diamond art painting, though, because I've done all my paintings that I have. So I need a new one. I know you have. I know you have. But that's like the fun. They just get up there and chat. Like, that's we need fun like that. That's the fun we all need. A little bit of fun in our lives. Let's see. I'm going to try and drop some memberships if my computer loads. This is why I'm on my phone. Let's see what's on tonight. I know I was watching Salt Lake City. Oh, is it Orange County tonight? It is. Real Housewives of Orange County is on tonight. That's what I'll be watching. It's going to get hot and heavy, especially with Shannon. I think they're going, or if they're not already in Europe, they are in Europe right now. They're in England, which is already crazy enough. Let's see. I think it's under here. Membership gifting. There we go. Which, again, YouTube, put them in the analytic area. That is so stupid that you have them in a whole different area. Oh, I love that StreamYard shows you. It just doesn't show you who gets them. Look at all those people. We'll have to drop another 5. I hope you all enjoy your memberships. I know I've talked to a couple of them from Vanderpump. I got 10. Might as well. I wish like YouTube has a lot of kinks that they need to work out. There we go. And got a membership. Hell yes. Liz got a membership. Yes. There we go. That's good. I'm glad people got some memberships tonight. Did you? I see, that was like when you were asking me about that, I was like, how could they get you for like reuse content kind of thing? But it's like so many people post Lisa Richards stuff. So it's like, is YouTube picking up as it's one thing? Like, I don't know how the system works when it comes to reuse content or how they're picking up on that. Because like, I know like if I play a video right now in the back end of YouTube in the studio area, like when I used to watch like there was some America's Funniest Home Videos like people had on their channel and we used to watch those. It's asked me if I want to like copyright strike them because they're considering that my video even though it was like their video that we watched. And I'm like, how does that work? Yes, there you go. Get your backup so you can do all of your other stuff. You know, I'll help you out. All of the amazing TikTok drama that happens. Chantal's channel is the place to be. You can watch Lisa, you can watch Victoria, you can watch Amanda, all the people I was talking about. Drop your link. Everyone drops their links. I got all your links. I'm going to drop all your links. And does stuff on her channel. I love it. I love that we all just have something that we all enjoy and can have fun together. That's what I love about YouTube. I don't really prefer all the drama bullshit that happens. You know, who's fighting with who's talking about this person. I don't, though, you know, some people do piss me off too. And I would love to say something. You know, I don't enjoy it. That's why I don't do it. I have my document that I can. My word is closed. No. Oh, wow. There you go. On the 26th. That is my grandmother's birthday. And it is the Hunter moon. So that beautiful moon that we see tonight is called the Hunter's moon. Like I said, if you're a crystal person, put your crystals out. Let them charge up. I'm going to put my crystals out. Oh. Jeez. I didn't know that. That's crazy. Someone you knew? Or someone just like random kind of person to him? Huh. There you go. That'll be hard. Very hard to go watch something like that, especially someone you know, especially like your cousin. I couldn't imagine. They're the same organization. Oh, okay. Jeez. Yeah, we have enough of that here on YouTube. Right? You know, it's actually not so bad. There's been some peace. Maybe I just found peace. I don't know. I've been very peaceful. I haven't really gotten, there hasn't been drama until recently. But even that, I'm over it. That's how that goes. We found peace. That's my goal in life. Peace isn't a joint. That's where my peace comes from. That beautifully rolled joint. Really, it's that's crazy. That's just that's crazy. That you pray that it will be on the news so it gets like an outreach. True. I told you that though. I was like, it gets better, I promise. It's only gotten even better. I'm eating, I know. And this isn't a mukbang. $403 days? God damn. Some people don't make that much in 3 days. I'm going to be the next TikTok star. That's what I'm going to do. I could never, dude. I could never. I hate even like asking anyone for money, let alone fucking everybody on TikTok. Like, I feel bad because of like, I know that like deep down inside, I would hope they feel some kind of shame, some kind of like, not like I hope that they feel that way, but like just for their own sanity, like to go on TikTok and beg for money. I feel bad for them. It's because it's like, you know, it's killing them. But then some of them, it's just like, it's like that with the whole Lisa Richard shit, like the behind the scenes band. She needs rehab. She needs rehab bad. She was even lying to Kim about rehab. I couldn't believe that. I could never. I could never go on TikTok. Like, I could never. I don't even put it up on my, like, I have Cashapp, I have PayPal, I have Venmo. I don't even put it up on my own channel. Like, it's in my description because, like, that's pre-done, but, you know, I could never. Yeah, GoFundMe's are different. That's, like, and you know what? That's the one thing I will say. It has been so amazing to see all of the communities come together to help the people that have been affected by all of the hurricanes. That is something that I can honestly say I was happy to see, and just know that so many people were getting helped by each other. It felt good to watch too, knowing like I could be a part of it and help others too. Like, especially with everything that's going on. That was good to see. That felt good. Like, I thought, like, you know, I was proud of us. I'm not gonna lie. I was proud of our community. Because they really have helped each other. The 90 day, that is. I'm in a lot of communities. That was good to see, though. Especially, like, I'm close with Empress, and I know what's going on for her. And it's crazy, like, because my parents are dealing with it down there, too. And unbelievable. Just like how people just lost everything and there's no one there to help them. No one. Nobody. Not even your own government that is supposed to be helping you. It's insane. I fucking thanked Elon Musk. Never did I ever think that I would tag Elon Musk and thank that man. But I did, because I was very happy that he made it available for Starlink, first off, to be available in those areas that were devastated by this hurricane. He also has made it that they have that access till the end of the year. But like, I watched somebody like was tagging him in another like post about what was going on, and he's like, Elon, you're the man for the job. And he literally answered that fucking comment, and then he sent helicopters out, and FEMA would not let him land, like his team land. It was insane. And he got it done. He got the job done. Trump helped them a little bit, but he got the job done. But I appreciated it because I got family and friends out there that are suffering. So even just that little bit of help helps. Never did I ever think I'd be thanking Elon Musk. I don't even like Tesla. I watch SpaceX because I have to, but like Elon, you know, I'm changing my mind about Elon a little bit, though. I don't understand how he could date Amber Heard either. He was an Amber Hearder. That's where I think like the baby, is it the baby Elon's, or like that was like the rumor during the Johnny Depp trial that we don't know who the baby's from. I can't remember. He did. He did. He did. He did. I mean, thank you for helping. That's all I care. But why is FEMA not doing what they need to do? You know, like, that was the thing. Like, these people were told that they had to go on FEMA's website to like be able to access that they need money and funds and all of that. It's like, but how can you get on Wi-Fi when you don't have cell service, you don't have power, you don't have Wi-Fi, you don't have any of that shit. You don't even have a home, you know? It's unbelievable. It's crazy, crazy. And just like, I got into like even looking up the patents because I saw someone was posting like, oh, they have patents on how to make hurricanes. So it's like, there's no fucking way. And you know, patents, you can look up all the patents you want. That's a public record. So I went on the patent website and I was like, let's see. I want to see what they can do. Yep, they got patents to make hurricanes. They got patents how to change the direction of a hurricane and what needs to be done. It's crazy. So it's like, is the government making hurricanes? I might be a nutcase. It's possible. But I also know weather is just fucking nuts in general. I understand weather. That's a weird specialty that I enjoy, is watching weather. I watch all these freaking storm chasers. I will say, though the hurricanes were no fun for people, and I highly despise both of those hurricanes that hit, it was fun watching Reed Timmer and his channel when the hurricanes hit Florida, because the kids had a blast. It was like they had never been in a hurricane before. So it was fun to see that they were like in 120 mile an hour wind and they were having fun, Connor and his friends. But it was interesting just to see how crazy the winds were from that perspective. I did enjoy that. I didn't enjoy the hurricanes though. And all the tornadoes. Oh my God, I watched a video of one of these storm chasers the other day and they got caught in a tornado It literally, like, it rolled the car, all of that. Like, it was insane. Like, you should know that the GPS went off, so they didn't know which way the hurricane was, if it was in back of them or in front of them anymore. And it was in front of them, and they ended up going right through it. It was crazy. Yeah. $34 tornadoes. Wow. That is so rare. Yeah, it's rare to get like tornadoes here. Midwest is like tornado central. Even like where my parents were, they had a tornado. That was crazy because they usually don't get them in the mountains. Because, I mean, it's possible anywhere, technically, the way weather works and the way any storm works. It's possible that you can get a tornado anywhere. Just like the likelihood is slimmer because of the way the warming of the weather is in certain areas. I'm no meteorologist here, but I do enjoy to watch meteorology. Oh my God. His brother was, wow. Wow. I'm going back up to read some of the chat. Former PM was voted in because of his looks. Yeah, that's crazy. And last name. Yeah, that happens around here too. My grandmother was telling me a crazy story about, I was like, oh, this guy ran for like the town next to us for mayor like a couple years ago. She's like, yeah. I was like, I was wondering why like he didn't win. Like, he was a well-known person. He's like a bondsman for the area, like a bail bondsman too. So like he's for the people, help the people, all of that. And I really thought he would win. And I was like, I never really realized, because it's not my town, that he didn't win. And I said something to my grandma about it, and she was like, yeah, well, like, they caught, he got pulled over and they found drugs in his car. And I was like, what? I was like, first off, like, he's bonding these people out of jail. You're like, he tried to hang out with these people. Like, he, and he's getting pulled over, and it was planted in his car. And there's a whole big case, I guess, in our the town next to us, that apparently it's going through the court system here too. And I don't know anything about it. I'm like, this is very interesting. Now I want to know more. Politics is crazy. That's why I just don't even try to get involved with politics. Though I get involved, I guess you could say. Like, I'm not like, it's my opinion, your opinion's your opinion. I get that. So I just don't care to talk about politics. It's not my thing to do. I vote Mickey Mouse when I have no one else to vote for, okay? So like, don't rely on me. I did do that last election year. I voted Mickey Mouse because he would have made a better president than the one we have right now, in my opinion. At least Mickey would have been a ray of sunshine. You just vote for the one who cares. That's what I mean. Like, I don't even, like, technically I'm a Democrat, but do I vote Democrat? No. I became a Democrat because when I was in college, my professor made it seem like the Democratic Party was a great party to be part of. And I really liked this professor and what he had to say about it. And it was at that point in my life that I needed to decide which team I was going to be on, since I had to register to vote. So I became a Democrat. Doesn't mean I anything like a Democrat, but Never forget that guy. He was such a good professor. He made school fun. There you go. Free weed for everybody. Well, that I was so happy. Like when I tell you, when I went to the dispensary today, I was so happy because for once it was a reasonable price. I wouldn't say it was cheap, like New Mexico cheap. Like NJ gets pre-rolls for a fucking $1. Like you make me so jealous. Like, but it was even with the 20% off, because it was like they're doing like these October deals all month. Even with the 20% off, I ended up paying $25 for an eighth, which I got 14. So it wasn't bad all together. Plus like the $9 state tax that they add on. It's not bad. Plus then I get points at the dispensary and I can use those points to take money off. It works out in the end. So did I back in the day. I think I voted for him twice. I can't remember. Like, I was never into politics like that. Even in college, like, I think I pretended like I wanted to know about politics because, like, I cared at that point because I get to register to vote now. I'm 18. John D, my boy, how are you? I can't believe you're up. It's late over there. It's been a while since I seen you. How you doing, buddy? Independent now. See, yeah, I can always change, but does it really matter? Like, you know what? I'll tell you why it matters. So that these people stop texting me their dumb campaign texts. Because I don't need you to send me campaign text. I don't want to see it. I get all of this, like, who's texting me at 12 o'clock at fucking night? Oh, they're talking about Kamala Harris. I don't want you to text me at 12 o'clock at night about Kamala Harris. Like, you are just setting yourself up. Like, right there. What are you doing? Why this late at night? That would be the only thing about not, like, being registered to a different party. I'd get different party text messages. You just finished work. There you go. And you're going to Scotland on Monday for a gig. What gig? I need to know. You know I need to know. Dancing for 38 minutes? I did not. But I would love to see that. Oh my God. Punk Rock Factory. I'm jelly. Jelly. Do you know my aunt and uncle were over there visiting by you? They told me after the fact. I was like, dude, you were by my friend. You could have went and visited him. Because they like got like a tour of like where all the Beatles stuff happened in your town. I'm like, dude, that's where John Z lives. But they're going on another cruise in Europe as well. They're doing another cruise. Next year they're doing like the Italian cruise. Yeah, I know. I was like, I would have hooked you up. My uncle, he gets over there and he like chomped into a French fry and his tooth came, like the crown of his tooth came off. I was like, what poor thing. It's like I could have hooked you up with a dentist too. They could have at least come and got a drink from you. Shit. They do Disney songs in the style. Oh my God. I think I know what you're talking about. That's like my band of all time is I had all the posters up on the wall, all Blink-182. Jake, he remembers it because my mom never took the posters down. Like, she loved Blink-182 too. So she kept the posters up on the wall. She had all of my high school stuff still on the wall before they moved out of that house. I actually have pictures of it. Of all the like weird shit I put up from high school. I had drumsticks on my wall, set lists, you know, from all the concerts I went to. I had tickets. I had letters that we wrote to each other's parents. Like weird shit. But every poster in that room was Blink-182. Night, Chantal. I was a Mark Hoppus fan. Also, on top of it. Let's see, Punk Factory. I'm going to look that up right now. We were just, there was somebody coming, and I was like, I want to go to, well, it's at the casino. I can't think who it was that I wanted to see that's coming to the casino. I love concerts. That's like the one thing. And see, actually, it was a year ago that we went and saw at Toad's place. Yellow Wolf. Yeah. Because it came up on my timeline. I was like, wow, it's already been a year since we went to Toad's place? Shit. Oh my god. Join the sausage army. That's kind of weird, Johnsy. Join the sausage army for the punk rock factory? You probably did. At a festival. You go to all the good shows. I'm jealous. That's what I mean. I mean, I go to good shows too, but you just go to a couple better ones than me. So you make me a little jealous. They have a thing about sausage for some reason. Yeah, they love the sausage, just like Diddy, apparently. God help us. Oh, but I love their merchandise. Oh my god, the punk rock factory, and the Power Rangers symbol. That is cool. At least there's not like sausages on t-shirts. You did. You did. You did. You did. And you sent me the video and all of that. Made me jealous. You know. I got the SpongeBob t-shirt. No, you don't. I want the Power Ranger looking one. That one's cool. And they got like Beauty and the Beast with the rose in the glass. That one's cool. Oh, they got music. Oh my god, you're right. Disney all the way. A whole new world. I'll have to check this out. We know how YouTube is. They don't let you play music, so we can't do that right now. The freaking jerks. Oops, I shouldn't even say that either. I'm already probably in the yellow. Who the fuck cares? That's the one thing with like lives. I have to moderate my language, which is not a problem. Yes, please send me a picture of the SpongeBob one. And I missed you. I'm glad that you got to come in here. I'm going to be going live more often. We need it. We need to have fun. We need more places that we can just enjoy it. And as I was telling the girls, I know you'll enjoy a series like this where we just look at people that are completely unhinged. Check out what these unhinged idiots do on the internet and talk about it. So we'll have to have fun. Yes, it's been a while. And you know what? It's been a while because I have shitty fucking internet. And I've learned how to work around it until like they finally like change over to fiber optic in our area. But like, I just get on my phone. If I'm on my phone, I can do everything, but I can still use my computer to be able to do everything from StreamYard. Now, the thing is, I want to learn OBS. That's my ultimate goal because OBS is free. But like, and I know Chantal is like awesome at OBS. But Restream, that's like the next best thing. And I got to learn how Restream works. So, I mean, I could probably do the same thing with Restream where I talk on my phone and then in the studio on my computer. It shouldn't be a bad thing. See, Pat? You know what I'm talking about. I sent you the thumbnail already. I'm not giving out the full title yet. But that's it. I got already people lined up. I'm looking for more new people. We're going to do not like big segments on them, but like we'll follow the ones that we like, that we find out that we like, but we'll find some unhinged people and talk about them. And there's so many unhinged people on these YouTube streets, let alone TikTok, let alone any platform, even IG. There's unhinged people. Daisy's over there, Heather's over there. Unhinged people everywhere in this world. Wow. An internet company. Shit, I wish I had that. I don't even know. I know we have like the slowest possible, like the second from the bottom, the slowest internet, because that's what the guy told me. He's like, you got shitty ass internet. And I told him what I was trying to do. Like, clearly, I'm like, I do YouTube, I like upload videos, like I go live, things like that. And he's like, yeah, no, you got shitty internet. I'm like, I know. Thanks. Like, I know, thanks. It's just easier to not be on the Wi-Fi. That's when you know it's bad. Oh, my phone's at 100%. Look at that. It charged. Gotta love that OtterBox power bank. Gotta love it. There you go. Jake's listening to music. What are you eating? Oh, tortilla chips. Yeah, but I'm going to get off because I am going to go make some food. And I got Ben & Jerry's with my name on it. The cannoli. He has Cherry Garcia, so he needs to eat his. But it's been fun. And we will be doing a lot more of this. Like I said, for people that want to join the memberships, I will be doing the Stassi's book club. But we're also going to do other lives there too. I want to start trying to do game night again because I miss game night. And I love game night. I love Ben & Jerry's. How do you know anything about Ben & Jerry's? Well, you know what? Ben & Jerry's probably ships over to Europe. They're amazing ice cream. Oh my God. And Vermont, like the factory. Oof. That's a place that it's on my bucket list to go again because I've been there one time. I need to go back to the Ben & Jerry's factory in Vermont. That's not that far away, but it's still a drive. But still, that would be my dream. Create my own Ben & Jerry's ice cream. I wouldn't even know where to start. What I'd want in it. What would I want in my ultimate Ben & Jerry's? That's hard. That's a hard pick. I'm going to have to get back to you guys on that. Start thinking. We'll start thinking of this. But yes, I'm going to probably go live and do this unhinged version. I'm thinking today's Thursday, maybe Saturday or Sunday. If I have nothing to do Saturday night, then it will be Saturday night, which I think we have something to do on Saturday night. So that's why I got to check and make sure it's not the day that like there's a festival going on. If that is the case, I will just do it on Sunday. But I can't wait to do that with you guys. And I'm glad that we all had fun, got to chat and hang out. That's what matters. I miss you guys. I miss a lot of you. And I'm glad that we all got to hang out together. So I will see you this weekend. Be easy on those streets because it's rough out there. And if you need a lawyer, you know, you can always
send it to Daryl.
Daryl will help you. He knows the entertainment business too, so he'll be happy to help you with YouTube. And one for the rich luck sakes of it all.
Kill you to leave a like, girl. Wouldn't kill you to leave a comment. Much less share the video, subscribe. But you know, whatever. Who am I, girl?
I love me my rich luck still. Have a great night, guys. I'll see you again very soon. Bye, everyone.